Good morning, my fellow HCGers. Today is day 6 of my HCG protocol, day 4 of my very low calorie diet. I am happy to say that when I got on the scale this morning, I was down 2 more pounds, which is insane. The fact that I've lost 6.5 pounds in total already. I worked at the gym, crazy, intense workouts, and I never dropped like this. So I'm actually really looking forward to when I can start exercising again. Once I get closer to my goal, so that I can tone up everything. But yeah, yesterday was a little bit difficult for me, only because this past 2 days I've had to go to business lunches. Sorry, my phone's ridiculous. I've had to go to business lunches, so I literally had to sit with a client in a very fancy restaurant with this one salad that I absolutely love. It's like goat cheese and nuts and like a raspberry vinaigrette dressing with baby spinach and all this yum stuff. But so I suggested to her to eat that, and I sat there drinking green tea and water the whole time. I was totally full off of my lunch. That day I had a extra lean ground beef patty and cucumbers and whatever, but it's still difficult. And again, I'm looking around me and I'm seeing other tables drinking what I automatically assume must be Diet Coke. It's a dark pop, so in my mind it has to be Diet Coke. And I'm drooling. But I survived that one, and that was yesterday. And that was 2 days ago. Yesterday, I had a meeting with a producer and my brother, and we were sitting at a restaurant, and beside me, my brother had chicken quesadillas, and in front of me, the series producer had, I think, eggs Benedict with pea meal bacon and rye bread toast, and yeah. So I was right in the middle of them, so there was absolutely no escape. So what I did is I snuck in my little bag, and I had cut up cucumbers, and I actually had some Cajun shrimp that I made that were cold, but I was just munching on it every time the waitress wasn't looking. And I drank green tea there as well, and water. So I did very well. And again, the people beside me both had two dark pops that must be Diet Coke, and that was the hardest part for me, was that. Now, when I woke up, I also today had a little bit of a slight headache. Nothing overwhelming or nothing that can stop me from functioning properly, but it's there. So I'm trying to I don't want to take any Advil because I usually before lived off Advil liquid gels, and I'm trying to avoid taking anything right now. Not that it's bad, I just would like to see how long I can go without it. And where I said before, when I did kick the aspartame from the Diet Coke, I had severe headaches, so I was popping Advil like there was no tomorrow. But anyways, yeah, so for dinner last night, I made an extra lean ground beef patty, and they're so easy for me because when I'm busy making the kids dinner or the family dinner, it's just easy to shove that on a separate frying pan, without anything. Just put it on there on a lower heat and cook it slowly. And it's already in a patty form because I made it all beforehand. So it had all the seasonings on it, and it's just quick and easy to get out of the freezer and throw on the frying pan. I did buy Bragg's liquid. Now the thing is, it didn't say liquid aminos. It was more like a liquid type of soy sauce, but it has zero everything. So I was hoping that was okay. I didn't gain from it, so I guess it is. But I sprayed a little bit on the pan. I want to look into getting some of the stuff. I've seen a lot of these veterans on here that have all this awesome stuff that I need to get my hands on. I went to the health food store and was searching for some of the labels that I hopefully would recognize. And the only thing I found was, like I said before, the stevia. I had the stevia vanilla cream and the regular stevia, and that's where I got the Bragg's liquid soy sauce. But I didn't recognize any other labels, and I'm wondering if it's just because I'm here in Canada. But anyways, yeah, if one suggestion that I have for anybody that's new on here, keep watching videos. Keep subscribing to some of these awesome ladies on here and some of the men that are just, they have so much knowledge and have really helped me. I became a little obsessed. I was watching anything and everything I could get my hands on, recipes and tips, and I was just floating from one person to another just to soak up as much information as I can. I love to feel prepared. And there are some amazing people on here. I'll get the names for you unless you just check out my subscriptions. Those are the ones that I've subscribed to so far. Gabriel Joseph, I absolutely love him. He's great, and his kids are adorable. But he's got some great tips and walks you through things. And there's a few others, so I'll mention them later. But again, I'm very excited. This has been a very easy diet so far. And I do feel good. Maybe by the end of the night I start to feel a little bit tired, but that's fine because it means I get to finally go to bed early for a change. I'm always a late night person. So now by like 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'm starting to feel like I could go to bed. So yeah, and again, warning for a lot of the people that struggle with cheating, or like I was making my son, he wanted to have a rye bread, grilled cheese and ham sandwich. And so I'm making it and I'm watching the cheese melt and I'm just looking at it like drooling, but I was totally strong. So if there are some ladies out there that have a really hard time with that temptation, see if your husband or somebody else can maybe make some of those things. I know that might be wishful thinking. My husband's hardly home from work at that time, so I have to do it. I don't have a choice. But you know, just remember, it is so not worth it to even take a little bite or lick mayonnaise off your finger or anything like that. Just stay strong, and it will pay off. It definitely, definitely will pay off. And yeah, so again, thank you very much, and I will talk to you tomorrow.